Hey everybody, welcome back to A Tribe Called Goat. We had some pretty crazy news last week, or at least for us as brand new livestock owners, because I noticed that Casper's testicles were kind of like bloody and pussy a little bit. And of course, you know, we have 3 Nigerian dwarf goats. They're all Wethers, which means that they are neutered essentially, or in the process of being neutered. And so when we pick them up from the farm, you know, they're about 2 months old, and they have like rubber bands basically put around their balls whenever they, right before we pick them up actually. And so it's kind of rudimentary, but apparently this is the process for turning them into Wethers instead of bucks. And so basically though, you know, it's supposed to just kind of work naturally. Eventually it just dries, shrivels up, and falls off, we were told. But unfortunately with Casper, it got bloody, pussy, and didn't look right. So initially I reached out to the farm and they kind of advised me that I could clean it with something called Vetericin and spray that on it as a kind of antiseptic, and clean it with what now I don't have it in front of me, chlorhexidine or chlorhexidrine, something like that. So I tried that and it just didn't seem to fix anything really too well. Plus it was really hard to do it with him, and he was in pain. So I did call a vet the next day. Fortunately, we were able to get a vet to come out here to the property, and they took a look and they said, yeah, it does kind of look like it's getting infected. So they ended up giving him a injection of antibiotic, a subdermal injection, and said we should probably learn how to do that ourselves eventually, which I'm a little bit nervous about, but I think I'm game for it. And then they came back about 4 days later, gave him another injection of it, and they said that, you know, within the next couple weeks, his balls will fall off. And so, you know, we were expecting that, but it was still surprising though when today I was doing the sort of bi-weekly full-on stall cleaning and making sure to get their whole shed completely cleaned out and mucked, and you know, put in their PDZ stall freshener and new pine shavings. And that's whenever I saw what looked like a rabbit's foot at first, a white rabbit's foot, and then it turns out it's not what it was. It was Casper's testicles. So very strange experience to just find a set of balls laying on the ground. But they are completely hardened, and he seems to be very happy now. He's jumping and dancing around, so hopefully he's in less pain if he wasn't in any pain to begin with. And we'll definitely now be prepared for this with Gautier and Vincent Van Goat, and hopefully they don't have any complications or infections with this process. So just a little update from A Tribe Called Goat.